Hey everyone, it's Hex here. It's episode 24. I can't believe we're at 24. Alright guys, well last time what we were looking at is our villagers, and we were trying to get them over to the deserted city. So it went reasonably well, I think. I cleared out all of the villagers in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our villagers. Here we go. So I cleared out all of the ones that were stuck in the system. As you can see, there's nobody in there. And then I kind of re-established the farm in here. I need to go back in there and till a little bit of that soil, but maybe later. So I've re-established that, so hopefully this villager breeder thing is going well. I might in the future replace this with a better design because this design tends to get clogged up. But anyways, we have our villagers back, and, well, not back, but we have some more villagers here. I got a sweeping edge villager, that's probably it so far, and then a few farmers. And then these guys are all librarians, and I have yet to trade with them. But you've already seen that before, so if I want to do that, I'll do that off camera. So the next thing I want to do is just kind of show you a couple of things that I got done in our villager transporter thingy here. So let me go in here. I decorated the room a little bit. I still have a little bit to do. I still need to do the ceiling, but I think that it looks pretty good. Here we go. So I kind of went for this design. So basically what it is it's the nether brick around here, and then we have, of course, our magma blocks in the middle, and then some stone all the way around. What I was trying to do is kind of incorporate the look from up above, so like up above, like in the world where the villagers are coming from. So using these stone bricks because they're kind of used to that, and then turning it into the nether by adding the stone bricks. And then as you go forward, it's stone bricks and this to get them sort of acclimated to the desert. So going into the desert here, let's go ahead and take a look. So nothing new. Oh yeah, there's one new thing actually. What are you doing, guy? Aren't you not afraid of the pig? Look at that thing. That's a scary looking pig. You can see his ribs. He's got half a skull. He's got flesh clinging to him. You're not scared at all, huh? No, you're just too dumb to run into the portal. That's your problem. You're scared. You just want to go in the corner. Oh, these villagers. I tell you what. Here, watch. Watch how scared he is. If I push him this way. Oh, super scared. There he goes. Anyways. Alright, so inside of the deserted city here, what we have is I put some water streams pointing out from the nether portal here, and the reason I did that is because when the villagers were coming through, and I came through, some of the villagers were running back into the portal because they're villagers and they do dumb things. So what I did was I put some water streams pushing away from the portal, and I haven't had that issue anymore. The problem is that the villagers were getting in there, and then they were getting stuck kind of in the portal, and then when I was adding new villagers and sending them through, they were basically blocking the minecarts, so that was a problem. The village itself is going okay. It's like, I think I've lost quite a few villagers, and I'll explain why in a minute. But basically, most of them seem to be over here, so they seem to be kind of congregating in this area. I don't really know why, but all of the iron golems have surrounded them, and then there's some here. I feel like I've lost quite a few. There's a lot of broken doors, so I don't know exactly what's going on. I did stop one area from zombies coming in, so this experiment is going not as well as I would hope. It's just too difficult to maintain the village and be in the village at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, because the reason that I've lost a few is because I went AFK overnight here in our cactus farm because I want to make some more cactus, and I got a ton of cactus actually, so this is like about half of it here in my inventory, and I loaded the other half into a shulker box. But basically the village did survive. There are villagers, but mostly thanks to these iron golems. I think there's like an army of golems here, and that helped them survive. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be doing more villages in the future, like if it's like worth it. I was hoping to have like an established like a village, you know what I mean, like with actual villagers that are running around and doing stuff, but predominantly they tend to congregate in one area, and then we're having zombie issues of all kinds. So maybe I just can't like AFK in the area that I have a village, I guess, is kind of the thing from. But anyways, I also extended the pathway here, and I added some lights. I don't know if I like these lights here. I don't know. I might go for the style of the bridge right there. But for now, that's what I've got, and it's working okay. So I wanted to light the area up. Also, I wanted to create a pathway and connect it to the rest of our pathway here. And as you can see here, and this is kind of what I wanted to start out the episode doing, I've decided to make tall cactus. I like the look of the taller cactus a lot better than the little 3 high ones. I think those look kind of, I mean, they're okay for world generation and stuff, but they're a little derpy, honestly. So I think that the taller cactus looks really cool. Kind of extended the height. This one's like, I think 9 or 10 tall, and then having them about that height looks cool because they look a lot more grand, and it looks like when you're underneath them, it's like, ah, cactus. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going to start the episode doing. We're going to do that, and then I was hoping to take a look and see if we can figure out a slime farm, because honestly, I have built a lot of doors on my channel in creative mode and showed you guys how to build some. I've built a lot of redstone-y contraptions that have some slime blocks going on with them, and I'd like to incorporate some more redstone into the world of Hex. Like, for example, the temple here needs a door, my base needs some doors, the villager breeder thing needs a door. Like, there needs to be some doors around. And we need to have the ability to make full redstone stuff. And one of the things that I'm lacking is slime, because slime is used in pistons, or sticky pistons, I mean, and of course the slime blocks themselves. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on in this video, is kind of starting out a little slime farm. But first I want to do some more of this cactus, because look at this. It looks so cool with the taller cactus, and I think that it stands out a lot better from the base when you're up there looking down. So that's what we're doing here. And I think what I'm going to do is go into hyperspace and build us some cactus. So here we go. Okay, well, we are completely done with the cactus for now. I definitely need to do some more, but unfortunately I have run completely out of cactus, so there's no more left in the old inventory. We have lots more to do, but I definitely love the way they look as I'm walking through here. It looks much better. This looks like a full-on like desert. Like, this is what it needed for sure. I still want to do some stuff with the sand to change some of the textures, change some of the colors maybe, but for now that's good enough. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is to take a look at where we might produce a slime farm, and I really want to go into a, you know, what are those things? Those little swampy things. The swamp biome, that's what it is. I want to go into a swamp biome and build my slime farm there. Not because I'm going to use the mechanic of the slimes spawning at night in slime biome sometimes, but just because I think that because they already spawn there on the surface, it might be fun that's where I'm going to put it. So we've got our creeper farm over there in the desert. We've got a sheep farm over there in the fields. And so I thought a slime farm in the swamp would make a lot of sense. So I'm going to go ahead and go onto Chunk Base and see if we can find ourselves a nice little slime farm. Okay guys, well, I think I found a good place for the slime chunk. This right here is a slime chunk in between, so the corners are these jack-o'-lanterns that I have right here. And then, yeah, so over there is the jungle where we found our parrots. There's a nice jungle biome over there. And then that way is farther away from our base. And then if we go back that direction, that's our base as well. That's a slime chunk right there where I kind of have those pillars sitting up there. But I think that I'm going to build it here. And the reason for that is because there's more water around this, and because so then I don't have to worry about lighting up the surface as much. So there's areas over here that, of course, where mobs can spawn. But I think that this is going to be a good spot. And if I build kind of the I don't know, like a swamp kind of town, it would be kind of over here behind this tree. There's like an island over here. It's basically all swampland, like a swampy island kind of thing. And if I built kind of the swamp town on that, or I could go for more of like a water town sort of thing that's sort of out over the water. I think that would be kind of cool too as well. All right, guys, we are all wired up here. We have TNT in all of these dispensers. I prepared the ground here, so I basically filled in all of the water here, and I made a barrier around it. Hopefully this barrier holds. I don't think it's going to try to hold some of the water back. So I have a little bit more stone, and I'm going to go down there if I need to and fill it in as these things go. I was really tempted to press the button just to give it a test without recording it for you, but I waited, and now we're going to press the button for the first time, and we're going to see what happens. I kind of want to break these 2 blocks just so I can see what's going on down there. All right. Well, let's just push the button. Ha! Oh, boy. And my barrier did not hold. All right. We rebuilt the barrier. I don't think it's going to hold, but let's push the button again. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure the barrier is going to get blown up again, but let's just let's find out, shall we? Hopefully with some of this. Oh, man. There it goes again. Oh. Okay, guys. Well, I rebuilt the wall. I moved it back a block, so let's see if that works out. It's amazing to me the amount of annoying stuff one water source block can make, right? Like, it's just so, like, one water source block, if it's in the wrong place, can just, yeah, it's super annoying. Anyway, let's go ahead and push the button again, see what happens. Here we go. Are you ready? Boop. This is fun. I've never done this before. It's really fun. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that's better. See, most of the wall held. All right, so I have a little bit of filling in to do, but not bad that time. We're getting better. All right, pushing the button. All right. Oh, man. Oh, I was going to say, thank God there's no more water. Shit. Oh. Please, no water. Oh, finally. All right, now we can do this repeatedly, I guess. There we go. Finally, man. Okay, guys, well, we have this hole nicely dug out. It's all the way to the bottom. I can see bedrock down there. It looks like we got a little bit of lava issue right there, but other than that, I think we have a dug out slime chunk. That actually took a lot less TNT than I thought. I've got quite a bit left over, so that's making me happy. I'm going to go ahead and tear this thing out and then take a look down there and see what we can do. Took forever. So I did a little bit more lighting up of the caves over there. Oh, there's a little guy. Apparently I need to do more. I can't believe how many caves were off in that direction. It's just, I don't know. It's almost worth like finding a different place to build this thing. But we'll see how it goes. I'd really like to try to get it to work in this location. I like this location a lot. I think it's going to be good. But as you can see, it's raining in the world of Hex. Ooh. Almost. Anyway, so that was random. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do next, I'm probably gonna get my beacon and dig this out. I gotta go like 5 blocks more this way and like 7 more blocks in the left and right directions. If let's just turn on our F3G and chunk border. So I'm supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from this side here, and I'm supposed to go 7 away from this side here. And so, yeah, it looks like I still have some digging to do. I got to take that little bit out in the center there that didn't get blown up. And then, yeah, so I've got some digging to do. I'm thinking about using my, just using a Haste 2 beacon with a pick and going at it. The reason I feel like that would be the best way is because then I'll have nice straight sides, but then I kind of like these sides that look a little choppy. I don't know, maybe, we'll see what I end up, hey! I just went French there for a second. Sorry to the French people for ruining your language. Anyway, yeah, just fooling about. This is fun. Okay, so yeah, I'll check back with you guys when I figured out what the heck I'm doing and how the heck I'm gonna do it. And I guess it'll be a surprise to both of us. Okay, so we have made some major progress here. In most places it is 7 blocks back from the border of our, so these are our chunk borders of our slime chunk, and then I dug 7 blocks back. There's like an odd one there, and then there's one up there. Anyway, I have to do a little bit of cleanup, but I have constructed the very base level of this thing. So let me show you. This is Ilmango's slime farm. I'll provide a link. Hopefully there's a card on the screen right now to it, just to kind of show you what I'm looking at. Also, it's a very good slime farm. I think he did a nice tutorial on it, so you should check that out if you're interested in building this thing. But basically the way that it works is the slimes are going to be wandering off the sides here, because over here and over there's going to be some iron golems, and the slimes are going to go try to attack the iron golems, and they're going to fall off the side into these magma blocks where they will then die. And then we have a minecart, a hopper minecart system here to pick up their drops, as you can see here. So then if I put a minecart here, it'll go all the way through and come back, and then there's a little bit of redstone to make sure that the minecart fully empties before it goes again. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm very, very pleased about this system, and I think it's going to work well. So it's supposed to have some glass on the side. So there's supposed to be glass like basically here, and then goes all the way up to the top of the thing, which goes up to Y30 is what Ilmango recommends. So not all the way to the top of this hole, but just to Y30. And then some glass over here just to keep the slimes from walking off this way. We want them to go that way. And also it needs to be glass to keep something with the spawning algorithm, which I don't understand fully. And also if a slime like tries to spawn on this pad, it's able to do so because there's like a transparent block there, I guess. Anyway, that's what we need to do. I haven't decided on the glass color. Don't know what color glass I want to use. So that's a thing. And then also we need to build this up to Y30. So basically every 2 blocks we need to put another layer of these slabs, but we don't have to do any more of the magma blocks, thankfully. So anyways, I'm gonna keep building here and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, I have no idea what happened to this particular clip, but the audio that I did record sounds like this.
Okay guys,
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea what's going on. But anyways, so what's happening here is I've made some progress on the farm. I built all the levels up to about I think it was Y29 I got to. For some reason mine didn't quite go to the same level as Ilmango's. I think that he took off like 1 layer of the bedrock or something in his video. But anyways, as you can see, it's putting out some slimes, some big ones too, so that's good. And we've got lots of work to do, so we still have to put the glass around the ends where you see those magma blocks on the end so that the slimes can't escape. We also need to put in the iron golems on the side, which we will do soon. But I thought I'd go ahead and talk over this thing because it's kind of a cool clip to see the little slimes coming out of here. So one thing I was meaning to say was that I am actually on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for a while. I don't send out a lot of tweets, but I do send up like my updates of when I've released a new video and stuff. And so, a slime! I really like it when the little baby slimes come out and they start chasing you. Super funny. Anyways, and I also think they look really cool because it looks like they're wearing sunglasses. But anyways, I'm on Twitter, and so if you guys want to check out my Twitter account, I only have like 10 followers right now just because I haven't announced my account whatsoever on YouTube. And so people just like found me randomly, I guess. But yeah, so every now and then I will send out a tweet other than just like Minecraft. Hey, I uploaded a video, that kind of stuff. I might, tweet about Minecrafty things or things that I'm thinking about. Yeah, so if I had more followers, I'd probably do a little bit more often. So if you want to check me out on Twitter, it's just @HexRegulus, and I'll try to put a link like on my channel. There's some way to do that, so you can go ahead and look for it there. But anyways, one thing about this farm that was kind of concerning me is that these minecarts, they get stuck like right here underneath this part. I kind of think that they're running into the baby slimes, honestly, and that's what they're stopping. But it could be that when the chunks unload, the minecarts kind of get confused as far as which direction they're supposed to go, and then they'll just basically, sit there. And so I'm hoping that that doesn't happen because it's kind of annoying and kind of difficult to get to them. Yeah. But perhaps I might have to devise a system where like I send a second minecart through to like kind of bump the first one. to get it going. But hopefully we won't have to do anything like that. The other side got stuck as well, so I'm kind of thinking it's the chunk unloading thing, but I'm hoping it's just they're running into baby slimes, which we'll be able to avoid by lighting up kind of the bottom area and also lighting up some of this area around the sides of our slime farm. So going to give that one a nudge, then we're going to put these back, and then we're going to come over here, and then we're going to try to find the other magma block, which is in this hopper right here. Oh, there it is. Good job, Hex. You found it. All right, and then we're going to put it back. Okay, cool. So our farm's done. Okay, guys. Well, we're done. Finished the whole thing. It's all glassed in. Got the minecarts a-moving. We got the slimes a-falling. We got them trying to attack the golems, and they're dying. Yeah, so this thing's been running for a little while. I tried to fill up some more caves with light, or light up some more caves, I guess you could say. But this is how many slime balls I have so far, and then also this this group right here, and then I had another shulker box full of them. Let's see if I can pull that out. The shulker box. There we go. So here's a full shulker box of slime balls. So, well, almost full. Okay, now it's full. Anyway, yeah, so we definitely have enough slime balls to do a few projects as far as making some doors or some flying machines or whatever, and they just keep dying. It's pretty good. Honestly, it doesn't seem to be getting the rates that I would like it to get based on the, what do you call it, the tutorial that Ilmango did. But I think that has to do with the fact that it's built underground in a normal, it's fun to watch, in a normal world. And then also, you know, like some of the caves aren't lit up still. I use my camera account to check around and see if there's caves. There's still a lot of caves to light up, especially off in that direction. A few in this direction, some little pockets. I'm not exactly sure how far away to go, actually. So that's a thing as well. I mean, I know that's like 128, I think, but I don't know where that is exactly in as far as like actually in the caves. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Anyway. I'm very happy because we have a lot of slime balls, and I think this farm, compared to other slime farms I built, was actually pretty easy. The only kind of difficult part was actually digging down into the ground. That was a little bit difficult. I didn't have enough materials to do that. The other thing was I had way not enough glass and way not enough wood to do these columns here with the golems in them. But other than that, like putting the golems in wasn't too difficult. You know, building it wasn't very difficult at all. Yeah, probably the hardest thing was digging down and lighting up the caves. So, very, very cool farm. I highly recommend this farm now that I've built it and I'm using it here. I'd like to see a lot more slime spawning, but I guess I still have to light up a bunch of caves. Like, there's a little one there. There's a big one. Yeah, what I'd like to see is I'd like to see just mobs everywhere inside of this thing like Ilmango's had. But of course he basically made his in a world where he removed all of the rock around and everything. Like all of it. Like it was seriously just down to bedrock. If you watch the tutorial, you'll know what I mean. But I mean, other than that, I'm getting quite a few slime balls and I'm happy. So that's good. The only other thing is that there is this cave over here. On the other side, there's a cave. If I can get to it. It's a little hard to get to. It's like up there. That one is actually in a slime block. A slime chunk, I mean. And so this one, on occasion, will spawn a slime. Which, of course, definitely takes away from the count here. But like occasionally I'll get a slime like spawn somewhere in here. So I might need to put half slabs in here at some point. But for the most part, I'm really happy with the rates and stuff. So what I'd like to do eventually, I probably won't do it next episode because I'd like to use these slime balls to actually make some doors and things that are much needed. I need to finish some stuff over in the base. And then, but what I'd like to do is kind of make it so that it looks like the slime is sort of coming up out of this hole. So I putting some slime blocks on the outside, maybe some green glass, maybe some wood, and then build some sort of a building, either like over there where those trees are, or right here on this island. I might like build up my own island right there, because the further I go this way, the further I go away from this land over here, and then there should be less mobs spawning at night. But that's for another time. I'd like to build kind of like a swamp thing over here. I don't know if I want to do a full swamp village, like the desert village. That was kind of my initial plan, but we'll see. We'll see what Hex ends up doing. But anyways, for now, that's what we've got. Well, this has been Hex. I hope that you enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to leave a like if you liked it, and if you really liked it and want to see more, then go ahead and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and I hope that you're doing good. Yeah. So anyways, this has been Hex, and God bless.